Good morning, dogs. Good morning. Say hi to the camera. Or just bounce around.
Thanks to Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video.
There's no safe like Simply Safe. Chickens are good. This one's getting a real cool looking tail. He's been trying to gain some leadership. Larry's still kicking. Ladies are doing good. The addition of the new chickens. Larry's always noisy when the camera's on. The addition of the new chickens has been good. We're starting to get some eggs now, so that's been nice. And our soybeans are still a lot greener than they normally are this time of year. But it isn't gonna be long, so we're gonna continue getting some stuff ready here. You guys wouldn't believe it, but I think I gotta play a little John Deere shuffle this morning. We unhooked the corn planter in the very farthest back corner behind as many pieces as possible because we aren't gonna need the corn planter for a while. But that's my bad because the dealer needs it to do some updates on a few things. And I thought they'd want it in the spring, but they're kinda wanting to take it now, I guess. If I could build this shed over again, I'd turn it sideways and build 3 doors on the sidewalls instead of the gable end doors. Mike. Well, that was Mike from J&M, and our new grain cart is hopefully gonna be here in the next few days. I hate to see the 1732 go, but it's gonna go. They've got a new redesigned single auger cart. It's been down. It was at Farm Progress Show. It was also at the Big Iron Show up in Fargo, North Dakota, just a few days ago. It's gonna be coming right from Fargo down here in just a couple days. So I'll make sure you guys get to see that in one of the upcoming videos here. Whoa, hey. Whoa. You little alligators, get out of here. Go the other way. Ish. Go that way. Go. I don't want you dead in here. Go on now, get. Holy smokes. Those things give me the willies when it rains heavy. They come in the shed here in the fall and they hide under the tires of the tracks. Morning. Morning. Well, we're gonna get that tractor ready for the new grain cart now, and we actually sold this. So they're coming to pick this up I'm gonna need to get in gear to go forward. They're gonna come pick this up in a couple of days, and we're gonna get the 410 ready for the new J&M cart. We've also got a grain cart to unhook. So this thing needs the cast piece fixed that broke last spring early on. I ended up planting, 2,500 more acres with it that way. It's fine. It has zero effect on it unless you go through a hard draw or you hit a rock, anything like that. And then some of the roll force, something with the hydraulic downforce, I don't know if it's an actuator in there or what, but the IRHD needs some updating. They've got some updated parts they put in there. There was something else, something with a marker that as long as it's in there, we're gonna have them take a look at. Chickens, there's chickens everywhere. They do a pretty decent job of cleaning all the corn up that we spill back there. Of course, then they turn that corn into poop, and then we've got poop there instead of corn. It's a give and take, or a take and give. There's our first field of soybeans that we planted. They're turning a little bit, but very slowly. The corn actually seems to be going a little quicker. It's really rare that we would ever start on corn before the soybeans, but it does happen. That's it. I'll come back for you. Back to a little more John Deere shuffling. Sometimes it feels like we need a full-time guy just to climb in and out of machinery and move it around the yard for us. So, we're gonna put the chemical trailer in that corner, use this combine to pick up that header, but I'm positive I can't get to that header without moving that header because this combine is too wide. You can get a little closer to the wall. Gonna be a good yield of corn on the back of the semi this year. Maybe better than what we've got in the fields. You're clear. Now we just gotta move that to get to that with that. I know it would have been a lot more expensive to put all the doors down the sidewalls in the shed. That's why everybody puts them on the gable ends, but man, would it be handy. Every time we finally stack this thing, stack it full, we got to get 180 feet deep into the back of it again the next day. That is a crystal clear backup camera. Well, we had to get this out anyway. This is kind of towards the top of the list. Seemed like that clip made it look like it's 150 feet long. I should have hopped on that thing. I'm still waiting to put that monorail in that brings me around the yard. Hey, yard grazers. You got anything to say? Nothing? Where's the rest of you? Ah, there they are. This tractor and ripper takes up about as much room as the other 5 pieces we've put in here so far. Seems like the Moline is smaller and more maneuverable than that. We've got a lot of stuff around here, a lot of buildings, a lot of machinery, a lot of things to keep an eye on, and we can't always be here 24/7 to watch it all. So for us, that's where Simply Safe comes in. It can help us to be able to keep an eye on all of our buildings and our grain bins and the site, whether we're looking at cameras, we're looking at temperatures, smoke detectors and doorbell sensors and motion sensors, glass sensors, active guard protection here where you can actually talk to the intruder in real time. If something's going on, it's going to recognize that and it can actually talk to and deter the intruder as it's happening. Basically helps us keep an eye on everything all the time. There are no long-term contracts. There's affordable plans that start at just around $1 a day and the stuff gets shipped right to your door. You can install it all yourself. It's so easy, even I can do it. You can use the handy dandy app right here to turn the system on and off, to manage all the different features, to view the cameras, whatever it is that you need to do. You can pretty much handle it all right from this app. If you're interested in trying it out for yourself, right now you can save 50% off your new system and your first month is going to be free when you sign up for professional monitoring. All you have to do is go to simplysafe.com/millennialfarmer, which will also be linked down below here. And then that way you can try Simply Safe all for yourself, completely risk-free. And if for some reason you don't love it, you can get a full refund within 60 days. All right, it should get noisy.
In like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was pretty good countdown. There's no safe like Simply Safe. Morning, dogs. You got an itch? What about you? Good dog. Get her, get her. No? Well, I'll see if I can do some stuff today that isn't just moving machinery around the yard and in the shed. Jeez, it's bright out here. Come on out.
I like this guy right here with the big old swooping tail. Big old swooping tail.
Let's check here, see what we got. Oh, look at that. Eggs. Huh. That must be one of the kids' jokes. Good one. Looks like we're out of food. I gotta do some ranching this morning. Woo! Ranching. Quiet down, Larry. The neighbors are sleeping. Let's start here. This thing's gonna be pulling the new grain cart this fall, and it gets quite a few hours on it, so even though it doesn't quite need an oil change yet, it's gonna need one halfway through fall. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna do it right now. Get some of the garbage out of here. Oh, look at that. Planter parts. Oh, I forgot to eat that. That should be enough engine heat to get the oil flowing. Never want to misjudge the pail, although I do it frequently. Don't think I'll need a third, but I'm gonna go get one anyway. All right, we'll let that oil continue to drain a little bit here while we check some other things, like the air filter. Which looks pretty good from here. It's very important to have a clean air filter for your engine, so we like to maintain those. Just remember, never ever use compressed air on your engine air filter. Indoors. Don't ever do this indoors. In all seriousness, you want to be smart about it. There's obviously situations where people use too much air or they blow from the outside in. You know, you gotta be, just don't be an idiot about it. Plus it's got another filter here, so if anything gets through that one, you got your good filter right here, which I know this was new this spring. This is pretty good. This one, I probably wouldn't blow out with compressed air. Check the cab filter here. We got an interior cab filter and an exterior, or a pre and a whatever. An innie and an outie. It's not bad. It isn't great. I know what to do. This will be the dirty one. Yep. May as well top it off with Def while I'm in here. All right, we've got oil in. Filters should be good. I've checked all the fluids. The only thing left is the fuel filters, which I apparently did a bad job of restocking this spring and didn't restock them at all. So Dad ran to grab a couple fuel filters. I ate some lunch and got rid of my sleeves because it's oppressively humid out here. I'm gonna throw some grease at some pivot points in the tracks, and that's basically it until I've got those fuel filters. Here comes the mess. All right, filters are on. I do pre-fill them. Some say that you shouldn't. I do. And then I let the electric fuel pump do its thing. Then I go in here and I have to remember exactly how to find out how many hours are on it. But I'll figure it out. There, that didn't take long. 577. Then I take this dried up marker and try to write a 577 with it. Shut it down and give it another cycle, just because. Because running dry on diesel is a bummer. That would make a good shirt. And I think we're ready to fire. Clear prop. All systems go. I'm gonna shut it down and check the oil level again in a couple of minutes just to make sure we're good there. And I don't know that guy, so I'm not gonna answer. Dad's gonna go spray 13 acres of hay ground that we've got. We've got a landlord that has a corner of a field that's been in hay for several years. It's getting old. He doesn't necessarily need the hay anymore, so we're gonna kill it off so that it's ready to till it under this fall. Oil is good. I'm finished in the main shop with this thing, so may as well go top it off with diesel. And then I'm gonna run over it quick with the pressure washer. Sudsy. Look at that. As with everything in life, I always say, you can do things to the best of your ability, or you can do things that make you step back and go, it's probably good enough. This is one of those moments. All right, it's been another couple of hours here. Dad got the sprayer home. We got all finished up with that, rinsed it out. We should be done with that for the year now, and I've got the 9870 all greased up. Tomorrow I'm gonna check the tires, probably put a new air filter in because that one's been blown out with air several times just last year because we do it every couple of days during bean harvest. Probably put a new filter in, new fuel filters. Did I mention check the tires? Tension up the, not the feeder house chain, but the drive chain on the side of the feeder house, vacuum it out, all the fun stuff. And because it's fall and it's 85 degrees out, we've got the migration of Asian beetles.
None of those little guys were here a few hours ago.
Anybody that lives up here in the Midwest knows what I'm talking about. You can literally smell the things. Ugh. They're not the same as cute little red ladybugs. Gross. Go on, get out of here. Anyway, thanks for watching.
See you, bye.